and welcome to my first video of my Navy life. A little bit about myself. I'm an Air Force brat, so I'm used to military life, having lived on base when I was younger. I'm the oldest, and my parents are very proud of me for doing something great in my life. I picked Navy because it's the best branch for me. So, some of you might be wondering, hey, what do you guys do? Or, do I want to join your branch, or do I want to go do a different one? I mean, there is Air Force, Navy, Army, and Marines, and some others. But hey, you pick what you want. So, I was going through the internet trying to find some information before I picked the Navy. And I found there's some good videos out there, but there's some where you're like, yeah, but I really want to know what you're doing. I really want to know more. So, I was like, hey, I'm going to go to the Navy. Might as well make some videos. It will help me when I want to look back, or it will help someone else. Someone else who might want to join us. They just want to know more what we do. So I was like, you know what the heck? Let's make it great. So, I went to MEPS twice. Got my job on the second one, so I'm going to be shipped off in August. So, yay! I got this hat, this shirt, and a starter book, which is very important. It has everything you could possibly need to know before you get shipped off to basic. Because when you get to basic, they're going to drill you in. They are going to make you memorize stuff. They're going to make you exercise. It is going to be like torture, but in a good way, because it will actually help you. So I was like, okay. So in this video, I'm going to go over everything you're going to need to know in the start book. And everything you're going to need to know before you get off to basic. And then, yeah. I mean, even if you choose not to join, hey, at least you'll know what we're going to have to know. Anyway, or you can be like, yeah, I want to join them. And while I wait to join, and heck, before I go to MEPS, I'm going to start memorizing those. So, one of the things you're going to memorize is the Sailor's Creed. And it goes like this. I am a United States sailor. I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, and I will obey the orders of those appointed over me. I represent the fighting spirit of the Navy and those who have gone before me to defend freedom and democracy around the world. I proudly serve my country's Navy combat team with honor, courage, and commitment. I am committed to excellence and the fair treatment of all. That is going to be one of the very first things you're going to have to get memorized, guys. Just, I'm pretty sure. So, and then you're going to need to know the Navy core values, which, guess what? It's in the Sailor's Creed. Honor, courage, and commitment. If you get the Sailor's Creed down, you have this down. You get this down, you got 3 words down. So, so the 11 general orders of a century. Those I'm still working on. I got like the first 7 memorized. And in accordance to this book, these you're gonna need to know. You gotta be able to quote all of them or just one of them anytime, anywhere. If someone said, "Hey, what's number 3?" You go to report all violations of orders I am instructed to enforce. Bam. If someone said, "Hey, where are all 11?" And you're going, boom, 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 all 11. Yeah. So according to this, you're gonna need to know it by the 5th day. Yeah, that's a lot to take in. And on top of that, you have to do all sorts of exercise. You got to file some papers, I'm pretty sure. So, you're going to be busy a lot. So, it's like good if you get majority of this memorized. Heck, if you get all memorized, sweet. You can brush that off your shoulder. So, let's go through all of them. The first one is to take charge of this post and all government property in view. 2. To walk my post in a military manner, keeping always on the alert, and observing everything that takes place within sight or hearing. 3. To report all violations of orders I am instructed to enforce. 4. To repeat all calls from posts more distant from the guardhouse than my own. 5. To quit my post only when properly relieved. 6. To receive, obey, and pass on to the sentry who relieves me all orders from the commanding officer, command duty officer, officer of the deck, and officers and petty officers of the watch only. 7. To talk to no one except in the line of duty. 8. To give the alarm in case of fire or disorder. 9. To call the officer of the deck in any case not covered by instructions. 10. To salute all officers and all callers in standards not case. 11. To be especially watchful at night and during the time for challenging, to challenge all persons on or near my post, and to allow no one to pass without proper authority. Yeah. Be able to do this anytime, anywhere, guys. Join the Navy. You might want to get like a giant poster of this and just put it on your door. That way, every time you get up and you want to open that door, you will see it right there. I'll probably end up doing that. So, another thing you're going to memorize is the RTC maxim. It is, I will not lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate those among us who do. So, that's like a good one. The mission of the Navy and vision of the Navy, I'm not 100% sure that you have to memorize it, but hey, go ahead and memorize it. Every little detail you can memorize, it'll help you. So, the mission of the Navy. The mission of the Navy is to maintain, train, and equip combat-ready naval forces capable of winning wars, deterring aggression, and maintaining freedom of the seas. Not bad. I actually like that mission. The vision of the Navy. We are an integrated naval force that will provide maritime dominance for the nation. To accomplish this in the face of current and emerging challenges, we must renew our sense of urgency and speed of execution throughout the entire organization. Our core values and accountability at the individual and organizational levels will shape our culture and guide our actions. So, yeah, some things to memorize. Okay, let's see. There's other things. So, but I think that stuff, if you can get that memorized before you go, boom, you helpful. Because I think on the first day, when me and all the other sailors, when we get to basic, I'm pretty sure our instructor's gonna be like, hey, what is this number? I'm kind of scared for that. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure if none of us can give what the number is, it's gonna be like, do a bunch of push-ups right then and there while they tell us what the heck it is. Which, that's not a bad way to memorize it, but hey, if you wanted to avoid doing stuff like that, get it memorized. So, the RTC chain of command. Another one of the important things you have to get memorized. I think it's best to get this memorized way before week 3. If you're like, hey, I'm just gonna wait till I get basic and then I'll start memorizing this stuff. So, okay, I'm gonna go from the top and we're gonna get in with the bottom. So the top of this one is President of the United States, Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Navy, Chief of Naval Operations, Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy, Chief of Naval Personnel, CNP Fleet Master Chief Petty Officer, Commander Naval Education and Training Command, NETC Force Master Chief Petty Officer, Commander Naval Service Training Command, NSTC Command Master Chief Petty Officer, Commanding Officer Recruit Training Command, Executive Officer Recruit Training Command, Military Training Director, MTD Leading Chief Petty Officer, Fleet Commander, Fleet Leading Chief Petty Officer, Ships Officer, Ships Leading Chief Petty Officer, Recruit Division Commander. I know, a lot of Chief Petty Officers. It's a lot, but it's like every other one's a Chief Petty Officer, so if you're like, hey, everyone's this, you just memorize the beginning of just like the different words, like, you can memorize CNP Fleet Master, and then in ETC Force Master, and then you'd be like, Chief Petty Officer goes underneath all the rest of the dozen. Sweet. You guys give yourself a trick there. A way to memorize less words and be able to know the whole thing. Let's see. What else is there in this book? There's a lot of stuff. This book, it tells you everything you already know at basic, what you're going to be doing every week, stuff to bring, stuff not to bring. Oh yeah, about about swimming. And something. You guys, a little something. So, you may or may not know, but some of us we're gonna have to be on watch. Okay? Like I have to stand guard this door and make sure no one but my division comes in. Like, no one else is allowed to come into this room. Well, someone has to come relieve me eventually, right? I mean, I can't stand there for like the whole week. I have to get off duty eventually. I have to go eat. I gotta go sleep. Though I'm pretty sure someone can probably do it for a while without sleeping. But so what are you gonna do if someone comes? How are you gonna know that person's gonna be able to? Hey, you can go off duty. You can't just do that. You're gonna be able to come up there and be like, hey, sailor, you can go off duty. I'm taking over now. You can't do that. No, there's a special way to do it. So what you want to do is you want to arrive no later than 15 minutes before your schedule to take over the person's watch. And so, after you receive all the information you need from that person that you're taking over, you will exchange salutes, and then you'll say, I am ready to relieve you. And then the person you're taking over says, I'm ready to be relieved. And then you say, I relieve you. And the other one says, I stand relieved. And then you guys just wait. Then go on doing whatever it is they're supposed to go do next, and you just take their pose. So, yeah. Really short, really simplicity right there to memorize. What you gotta memorize is and all the orders they get. Any orders they had from their commanding officer and whatnot, they're going to give it to you. You gotta get that. You gotta know what that is, son. I mean, if they don't tell you, then it's on them for not telling you if there's any special information. Just do your job. Let's see. Some other things is memorizing what the different words are on the Navy. Like, liberty is permission to leave the base. Usually not more than 48 hours. Aye is the reply to an order command, meaning I understand and will comply. Below means downstairs. Bunk or rack means bed. So there's gonna be some other words. So you guys probably know galley means kitchen. So there's like basic ships. So if you like read books, and they'll have these like pirate books, they should have some of these words in there. So you can be like, hey, I know some of these words are. Don't have to deal with that. What's this one? And then like the alphabet. So you guys, hopefully you know what your alphabet is. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Well, we're gonna make it a whole lot tougher. These letters, they have words. So, yeah, so like sometimes if they have to say something on like the intercom and they have to say a letter and they can't, and it might sound like something else, like F and V. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference if you're not really paying attention. So they will say Foxtrot, or they would say Victor. And you know what to spell it. Foxtrot, search for the letter F. Victor, search for V. So you hear one of those, you know which letter they're talking about. Yeah. Military life, they're gonna make it difficult, especially the alphabet. So, I'm just gonna say it. And majority of these words, hopefully you've heard. And I got some tricks, like how I keep up which word goes in. So, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India, Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Mike, November, Oscar, Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Saria, Tango, Uniform, Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray. Sorry, I was reading the next one, which is Yankee. And Zulu. Yeah, so, like, we got Romeo and Juliet. Think of Shakespeare for that one. I like foxes, so I got Foxtrot. I got some of my friends' names are actually, they're in the alphabet, so it's like, okay, let's think of you guys. Yeah, like Kilo and Lima. I just keep up that for Kilo is Kilo and Lima is Lima. So there's like the letter L, it comes right after K, so Kilo is there. And then the letter M comes after L, so it's Lima. Yeah. And then November, that's the only month in this thing. So, yeah. So if you're like ever having some trouble memorizing, just think of something else that will help you know what words go in there. And then, if time itself isn't bad enough, we got a military time. So if they say, oh man, how would they? Okay, so if they say 0800, they mean 8 a.m. If they say 1900, that's 7 p.m. So, what they do is that if it's p.m. time, say if it's 1 p.m., let's make life easier. If it was 1 p.m., just add, and they will say 1300. How do they do that? They add 12 to 1. Yeah. You gotta be able to do, like, math like that when it comes to time, at least. That, or figure out some tricks of, okay, if this time was this time, yeah. Yeah, they don't do AMs to PMs. They do hundreds. So, yeah. Never say hours or minutes. Just say the frickin' number. 1900. Everyone be here. Everyone. Bedtime. 1300. Guys, where are you? 0800. Yeah. Lots of memorization. Okay, okay, so enough of that. Some other things you guys gonna have to get memorized eventually, or at least be able to recognize it. It's the ranks. Yeah. We're just gonna start off with the officer rank. Officers, they're like above everyone. They're above all the E's. So, all these, they gotta salute them. So, officers, they salute each other. So, yeah, officers are above. So, yeah, so we got the 01, which is the ensign. It is just 1 gold bar. The 02 is a lieutenant junior grade. That is a silver bar. 03 lieutenant is 2 silver bars. Lieutenant commander, it is a gold oak leaf. And then 05 commander, that is a silver oak leaf. And then the 06 captain, that's the freaking bird. I'm like, it is the bird here. So I'm gonna see if this works. So yeah, as you can see, there's 1 bar, 02, well, O's, 03, 4, 5, and then you got the bird down there. Yeah. So we're gonna make it let it know, people. So yeah, so there's your officers. So if you're able to recognize those, you can recognize which officer number. We actually got more. We got a 7, which is rare admiral, which is a silver star. That's the lower half one. The 8 is a rare admiral, upper half, which is 2 stars. And 5 admirals, 3 stars. Admiral is 4, and fleet admiral is 5 stars. So, yeah. So as you can see, there's yeah. There's all of those stars. And yeah, each of these go with the officers, but for me, I like just looking right at what's in the middle of their collars, because that would be like the easiest thing for me to see, at least. Especially if I'm up close, which is why they got these, like the striped things. So, what's next? Warrant officer ranks. Yeah, they love us. So, these two guys are slightly different. So the warrant officer 1, that will be like, it'd be like one of those gold bars with 2 blue stripes. The chief warrant officer 2 will be like it's fully blue with 2 gold stripes. Chief warrant officer 3 is like 2 blues on a silver. Chief warrant officer 4 is blue with 2 silvers. And chief warrant officer 5, silver with a blue line going down the middle. So, as you guys can see, it's fun. We love our silvers and we love our golds. Top 2 favorite colors. If they're not your favorite, well, you're going to get used to seeing them a lot. And then when you get on Navy, you'll be like, I never want to see another one again. And then you're going to see another one. It will happen. And then the enlisted ranks, which is what I'm going to be, and I'll tell you guys which one I am. So we got the E1, a seaman recruit. They got nothing, no insignias. E2 is a seaman apprentice, and I can't exactly explain these, but I'll show you guys what they look like. E3 is a seaman. E4 is a petty officer 3rd class. E5 is a petty officer 2nd class. E6, petty officer 1st class. E7, chief petty officer. E8, senior chief petty officer. E9, master chief petty officer. E9, master chief petty officer of the Navy. Yes, there's 2 E9s. Okay, so you guys want to see what they look like, huh? Okay, so, the first one, second, I'm an E3. And then you got the 4th, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the bottom 2 are 9. I can't really see anymore. So, yeah, I got those. Okay, and then, like you can memorize these if you want to. I mean, it won't hurt you to be able to recognize your different ships. And by ships, I mean like the boats, not the ones that fly up. I know. The word ship has so many different meanings. So we got like the aircraft carrier type, the surface combatant, submarine patrol combatant, amphibious warfare, combat logistics, mine warfare, support, and mobile logistics. Yeah. So, you ever play, like, Battleship? Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Ooh, maybe you guys start playing Battleship if you memorize things. You'd be like, oh man, you sunk my submarine, or you sunk this particular ship, and your opponent would be like... Because for me, when I play, I say, oh, you sunk my 2 or my 4. Because, hey, 4 hits and that boat goes down, so... But hey, if you know the specific type, that won't be a bad way to memorize it. Different aircraft. Yeah, you can memorize. You can kind of start recognizing those as well. Well, I won't be an aviator, so me knowing it is like, I can if I want to. I mean, I'll just recognize maybe some basics. I mean, like the cargo one. Okay, so we got attack, we got our cargo, electronic warfare, fighter, multi-purpose, special tests, permanent, patrol, reconnaissance, trainer, utility, experimental. Let's see, and then... these are the fixed. Those were the fixed wings. And then the rotary rings are the attack, cargo, rescue, multi-role, reconnaissance, anti-submarine warfare, trainer, utility, VIP transport. And again, you guys can like memorize these if you guys really want to. So yeah, there's a lot right there to memorize. Okay, so let's see. Anything else in here you guys might want to go ahead and like start memorizing before you guys leave? Let's see. No, not really. I'm not exactly seeing anything else you guys might want to know that could benefit you before you guys like go to maps and get everything. Yep. Oh yeah, like the different commands maybe. Attention, hand salute, left face, right face. But it's no biggie. So, but yeah. So there's a lot of stuff I have to get memorized before I leave, and maybe you guys will want to join. So yeah, so there you guys have it. There's everything you could possibly need to know before you go to basic that you will have to memorize eventually while in basic. So yeah, I'll be planning on doing another videos before I actually get shipped off to basic and they confiscate my phone for 10 weeks. So yeah, but other than that, you guys can leave some comments in below if you guys got any other questions of basically anything, or if you guys want me to talk about something later on, or you guys just want to know. But that's it. Bye.